Britain, an island nation steeped in history, where every stone and every hill has a story to tell. A land where ancient stones whisper tales of mighty monarchs, of battles fought and won, and of legacies that have endured through the ages. And where towering castles stand as proud reminders of a regal past, each one a fortress of history and heritage. Few forces have shaped the British landscape as profoundly as the monarchy. Their influence is seen not just in the grand structures they left behind, but in the very culture and identity of the nation. Their legacy is etched not just in the annals of history, but in the very fabric of the nation's architecture, from the grandest palaces to the humblest cottages. From the imposing fortresses of William the Conqueror, which still stand as testaments to his power and ambition, to the elegant palaces of the Georgian era, which reflect a time of refinement and cultural blossoming. Each royal reign has left an indelible mark on the architectural tapestry of Britain, weaving a rich and varied story through the centuries. These structures are more than just bricks and mortar. They are the physical embodiments of power, ambition, and artistic vision. They reflect the taste of the monarchs who commissioned them, the architectural trends of their time, and the social and political climate of their age. Each building tells a story, not just of the monarch who built it, but of the era in which it was constructed. The Georgian architecture, with its symmetry and proportion, speaks of an age of enlightenment and reason. The Victorian details, with their intricate designs, reflect a time of industrial progress and imperial ambition. To truly understand British architecture is to embark on a journey through the reigns of kings and queens, to see how their visions and ambitions have shaped the nation. It is to unravel the stories woven into the walls of magnificent castles, grand palaces, and stately homes, to see the artistry and craftsmanship that went into their creation. It is to witness firsthand how the monarchy has shaped not just the skyline, but the very soul of a nation, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire and awe. Through these structures, we can trace the history of Britain, see the rise and fall of dynasties, and understand the enduring power of the monarchy in shaping the identity of this island nation. The evolution of British architecture is a captivating tapestry woven from threads of conquest, faith, and artistic expression. Each era brought with it new influences and styles reflecting the changing times and the diverse cultural influences that shaped the nation. The Norman Conquest of 1066 ushered in a new era, replacing Anglo-Saxon simplicity with the imposing grandeur of Romanesque architecture. This period saw the construction of massive stone structures, characterized by their rounded arches, thick walls, and sturdy piers. These buildings were designed to convey power and authority, a clear message from the Norman rulers to their new subjects. Towering keeps, like the White Tower at the heart of the Tower of London, became symbols of Norman might. Their thick walls and imposing facades a stark contrast to the earlier structures they replaced. These keeps were not just military fortifications, but also served as royal residences and administrative centres, embodying the dual role of defence and governance. The medieval period witnessed the rise of Gothic architecture, its soaring arches and intricate tracery reflecting a burgeoning religious fervour. This style, with its emphasis on verticality and light, aimed to inspire awe and elevate the spirit. The use of pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses allowed for taller and more complex structures, transforming the skyline of medieval Britain. Cathedrals like Westminster Abbey and Canterbury Cathedral, with their breathtaking stained glass windows and ornate carvings, stand as testaments to the architectural prowess of the age. These buildings were not only places of worship, but also centres of community life, education, and art, reflecting the central role of the church in medieval society. The Tudor dynasty, known for its opulence and power, left its mark with a distinctive style that blended Gothic and Renaissance elements. This period saw the introduction of brick as a primary building material, leading to the characteristic red brick buildings of the era. The Tudor style is also noted for its decorative half-timbering, tall chimneys and elaborate gables. Hampton Court Palace, with its magnificent Great Hall and sprawling gardens, exemplifies the Tudor penchant for grandeur and display. The palace's design reflects the wealth and status of its occupants, with its lavish interiors, intricate woodwork, and expansive grounds serving as a backdrop for royal ceremonies and entertainments. As the Renaissance swept through Europe, British architecture embraced classical ideals of symmetry, proportion, and harmony. This period marked a shift towards more refined and elegant designs, influenced by the rediscovery of ancient Greek and Roman principles. The use of columns, pilasters, and pediments became more prevalent, adding a sense of order and balance to British buildings. The reign of Inigo Jones in the 17th century marked a turning point as he introduced Palladianism to England, a style characterized by clean lines, mathematical precision, and inspiration from ancient Roman architecture. Jones's work represented a departure from the ornate and decorative styles of the past, favoring simplicity and clarity in design. The Queen's House in Greenwich, one of Jones's masterpieces, exemplifies the elegant simplicity of this new architectural language. Its harmonious proportions, understated decoration, and use of classical elements set a new standard for British architecture, influencing generations of architects to come. This building, with its serene beauty and balanced design, stands as a lasting legacy of Jones's vision and the enduring appeal of classical architecture.